Yes, sweetie. Good girl. Good boy. What's in there? What's in there? What's in there? Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. Welcome along to Crighton Pet Services Virtual Dog Walk. I'm Stephen Crighton. You join me and my band of merry men and women, puppies, on Monday the 20th of October. It's the morning session. We've got the little guys out. It's been a busy weekend for the Crighton household, so we are taking it nice and easy this morning. No immediate drama on the horizon for us this morning, which is good. And the pups are all in good form. Look at Ruby just sat there, splendidly waiting for us to move on. Good girl, good girl. Kind of interesting day. The back shot made it look as if it's a nice day, but we've definitely got some interesting weather looming. I don't know if the rain is going to miss us or if it's going to burn away. But yeah, we're having a good old start to our session. A good start to our day. Come on, you guys. We'll show you the 6 dogs and the bits and pieces that we're going to get up to as we go round. Good morning, bud. Rebel. New username, is it? Yeah, I thought it was you. But you had to reset your account. Well, welcome along, bud. How are we doing? Well, should we refer to you as Rebel or Killer? Please let me know if you've got a preference. How you doing? Have you had a good weekend? It's been a busy one for me. You maybe saw on the channel post that it was my old mum's birthday at the weekend. We had a big family gathering, big old meal, big get together. It was good fun. River, Ruby, yeah, Crafty Clark. I could have the same exclamation for you. How are we? How are we? Good morning. We're just going to keep moving. You know what was an interesting, no Juno this morning. No Juno, that's Alfie. Juno's on her holidays. So here in Scotland, it's half term is a week long for the kids, but the schools sort of split it over 2 weeks. And so it's Juno's week to have, it's her family. They're off this week. They're off away somewhere exciting, I think, which is lovely. Oh, goodness me, Rebel. Goodness me. That's not good. God, I'm laughing, but I'm not laughing at you. Goodness me, that is crazy. That is wild. We were talking about stuff like this last week. Not on this stream. Sorry, I'm getting dragged over here by Ruby. I'm getting really dragged. She's not gone to the loo yet. We'll kind of keep allowing her to do her thing. I suspect she's off following the scent of a deer. There's definitely been some deer activity here this morning. There's been some drop-ins, and the guy's nose is glued to the ground, so they've probably been out and about. Yeah, Crafty Clark, you don't have to be apologise for getting the border terriers wrong. Don't worry about that. I tell you what was an interesting thing the other day. You know how, I don't know if you guys see it, you probably do, but there's like, after we go live, there's a highlight. So YouTube's AI generates a little highlight from our session online, and I think it's probably where we've had sort of peak viewers and most interactions and most comments and things like that. It'll be a combination of those things. So basically when something interesting has been happening on the stream. And the other day I had the camera placed on the ground. I'll show you what I was doing and I'll explain it to you. Hang on, let me just set up the camera. So it was like this. Camera was down. I was like this, I had my treat bag, I was feeding the dogs, and then behind me, which I couldn't tell, Juno was like up at my treat bag, like a meerkat, trying to get into it. Almost managed to help herself to an extra treat. And yeah, and Ken, one of our long-standing subscribers to the channel, he watched the highlight and was like, "Oh, look at Juno pinching your treat now." And on this day, I'm sure we had 4 border terriers out. I'm sure we had Alfie, Biscuit, Juno, and Otis. I'm almost certain of that. So I couldn't believe that they were able to identify. Ken was able to identify the right dog. It was amazing. It was brilliant. I do love that. Sippy cat, hello. Shirley, one of our members, good morning. How are we? That's my mum. That's my old mum. There's another dog walking group there to see how fixated Stanley is. Stanley! Stanley! Good boy. Good boy. So we'll just use a couple of treats. This is called luring. And I think we're just gonna keep moving. I was just looking around there just to see where River is. He doesn't like getting chased off of a certain group of dogs. It's not this group. Thanks. Keep coming, guys. River. River. Keep coming. I don't think he's. I don't know if he's going to do this or not. Hang on. Stanley, back this way, guys. I'll maybe just pop him on the lead for 30 seconds till we pass. You're okay, kid. Here. You're okay. I'm not going to let anything happen to you. I'm not going to let anything happen. Good, you guys. I see. Ruby's gone straight to charge at her. To charge at him to see what's going on here. They're all a bit overstimulated now that we've been hanging around the other group too long. Good boys. Good boys. We know the other dogs over there. We met them before. We met them lots and lots and lots of times before. Sorry, I'm tangled with River. Spinning around. But Stanley, 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 here you come, bud. Here you come. Good boy. Good boy. Morning. Sleepy. Just letting someone pass us. Hey, 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 calm yourself. Calm yourself. Right, let's keep moving. This way. Okay, River. Let's us pass now, bud. No stress. Sorry I missed your big dog walk on Friday. Yeah, that was good. It's a bit loud. Good boy, River, shaking off the stress. Good boy. Let me let you back off the lead. Ugh. There you go, kiddo. Go make your own choices. Yeah, so in case you're wondering what Rebel sent us, what Killer Drone sent us, the Friday morning. Well, I go live every day with these little guys around about this time of day when we're out for our walks. So there's different combinations of dogs, but it's always this session, so we go live. And in the place that we were in, it's very near the hospital, and sometimes the signal sort of cuts in and out because I think they kind of give priority to the network for the emergency services. And just on this particular day, the signal was cutting in and out, in and out, in and out all day long. I think we tried to go live 4 times in the end, and I couldn't get a stream to last any longer than sort of 2 or 3 minutes before it had network issues. So I thought, well, we'll go live this afternoon, or in the afternoon rather. And that was with the more active team, the bigger dogs. They were up for it. They were very loud. I think one of the comments that I read, Crafty Clark, was it you that said this? You're like, the pace is so significantly different. Like, these guys were trotting along at kind of their sort of ambient rate, you know, just their natural sort of gait. But Labradors, pointers, they move much quicker, and so we got we on camera, in the sort of 20 minutes we were on camera, we must have covered about 3 times our normal distance than you would normally see us do. I was probably puffing and panting, but it was received well. It was received well around. It's worth having a look if you're interested in the bigger team. There's a massive differences between the 2 different squads that I walk. And even although, who do we have on today's session? We don't have anyone on today's sessions that would do the afternoon at the moment, but Alfie used to do regular afternoon sessions. Stanley's done a couple. The Border Terriers are quite well adapt to taking on the bigger team, and yeah, and so these guys, River, he's actually going in. I'll show you this bit here. We've had some rain in the last 24 hours, but it won't be enough. So basically this was, or is, a kind of pond. You can see it's dry. And in the coming days and weeks, when the weather does change from this beautiful blue sky to more like something like that, we'll definitely have, this will be full. Occasionally it freezes. Ruby, you are wired, sweetheart. You are wired. She's definitely caught the scent of something. This is, see this stuff here? This is like rubber. And once upon a time, this whole pond was like coated with that rubber stuff. And that was a great idea to keep the water in. So you'll see it's naturally drained away just now. It was a great idea to keep the water in until somebody fell into it and couldn't get out because it was too slippery. Ruby! Oh, you don't. I don't want to pull you back in case there's anything on that fence that you don't want to be in contact with. You alright, little man? What's got you spooked? Her. She's got you spooked. Hey buddy, hi. You're okay, there's nothing to be worried about, but I'll tell you what we'll do, we'll just pop you back on the lead again for a second or two till your heart rate resolves, comes back down to normal. So yeah, there we go. Right folks, we've kind of missed a few occasions. What we normally do out on the sessions is whenever we hit 10 likes, we'll give the dogs a little biscuit, a little royalty as a reward for them being the stars of the show. And I think River's had a little burst of hormones in the last day or two. Ruby is really excited about it. River's actually still intact. He's still one of our males. I mean, he's still a puppy, but what tends to happen is over time the puppy smell wears away and the adolescent dog smell sort of comes through as hormones develop and things like that, and it might be that we're just hitting that stage, peak teenagerism. Anyway, so we've hit a milestone. We've hit 10 likes. We'll give the dogs a little training biscuit to reward them for their efforts this morning. Bear with me while I set this up. I'll just put the camera down so you can see them all get fed from the sort of third person perspective. River, you need to chill, buddy. So I'm spinning around everywhere because the river's getting under my feet. You'll see just now. Good girl. Alfie! Barney, come on, bud. Good boy. We sit nice for this, thank you. So this is from the lovely viewers on YouTube. Yeah, this is for you guys. Well done, puppies. Good river. Oh, you're stressed, but you don't want to. Want to try again? Yeah? No, you dropped it. Stress levels are high with him. I don't know what it is. We've got this other group of dogs coming along just now. We'll go back to the other side path here. In relation to dog behaviour, it's similar to humans as well. Is when you're fearful and you're full of stress, you won't eat. The dogs won't eat. They just don't take that in. So there's something that's he's a bit off this morning compared to his usual self. He's usually quite a happy-go-lucky pup, and he's certainly been coming out of his shell more and more in the last few sessions. Some of our members in particular will see that more and more. Stanley, good boy. Stand, stand, stand. This way, buddy. Good boy. Good boy. Morning, my gang. How we doing? Three seconds. Come on. Let's regroup. He's now sort of pulling me on the lead as well. You can see that tail's sort of tucked. He's not himself. He's not himself. It's perhaps the combination of the dogs. It's perhaps he knows that he's had a little growth spurt or something. I don't know. Hard to tell. You saw the highlight clip, Rimmel. Yeah. It's strange because I've got multiple accounts set up to monitor like what happens, and really regularly I don't get notifications. It's possibly because I'm not tuning into the live streams on these accounts, but you do. So I don't know why that's happening. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But I know for a fact, I know definitely that YouTube are making lots of changes to their live streaming capabilities, and I wonder if as part of the changes some of the notifications are not kind of working the way that they should. Good boy, Stanley. I thought that was coming. I thought that was coming, Open. Plonk this down. River, don't knock the camera. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah, so I know that some of the live streaming capabilities are changing this coming season, and they've made a big deal about talking about some of the things that have improved, but there's also, like all of these things, whenever something changes, something breaks. I remember an old company I used to work for. They would always hate when there was a software update to the system that we use, because something would come and it'd be brand new and it'd be amazing. Oh, look at this new feature. But unfortunately, 3 other things have stopped working because of it. So yeah, maybe a bit of that. I don't know. What I do know is, now that we've began the biscuit information, the biscuit exchanges, Alfie, who's back here, is hanging back until he gets summoned. And let's see if we can get him just now. Keep your eye in the middle of the screen. You see him moving? Yeah. Good boy. Good boy. Oh yeah, you all heard that, didn't we? We're all a bit animated about that noise. We'll just probably keep her on the leash for the rest of today. If I know that River would be a lot more settled if we had Edith here as well. He's very well bonded to Edith, but Edith is actually out on our afternoon session today, so she'd normally be out on the Monday, giving him a good start to his day, but it's a shame. Watched a comedian the other day talking about the advances, yet we still pick up dog waste with plastic bags. It really bugs me. I hate how much plastic I go through. There's a couple of things that the business have done over the years to offset some of the bad things that I do as a business. So for example, I use a diesel van. And one of the things that's on the horizon is to plant some trees to offset some of the carbon. But if I do it, I thought you could just kind of pay. Someone help me out. Maybe someone will know better than I do. I thought I could just maybe pay a company to go and plant me some trees. I know that sounds maybe ridiculous, but I'm not quite sure what the rules about planting trees are. I'm sure I wouldn't be able to just plant one right here. I can't imagine that would go down too well. But I don't really know. And so when I did look into it, I think you could buy like 50 trees for like £100 or something. It's not expensive in that capacity, or say it's 200 or whatever, you know, it's not an expensive outlay in comparison to like a full tank of diesel. But I then looked into it and it was like, oh yeah, you need to plant them yourself. And that can take, like planting 200 trees would take hours and hours and hours to do for a novice like me. So I looked into how to do it a little bit. So like, you know, basically you just need a spade and the right ground. But then even then, right, so imagine just carrying 200 saplings. It's not like you could carry them in your pocket. So you need it to be kind of done with a trailer or a truck or something. And it seems pretty backbreaking. So anyway, so it fell on its face. That I had really good intentions, and it just never came to anything. It never came to anything. So if anyone knows of anything that I can do in that capacity to like offset some of my carbon usage, that would be great. Because I don't like the fact that I haven't followed through on that. It's definitely still on the kind of never-ending to-do list. When you run your own business, there's always hundreds of things. So there we go. How do we get to that? Oh yeah, from the poo bags, yeah. Which seems to have gone down well in the chat. I think I'm going to skirt around the joke that the poo bags made you think of me, right? I can't believe what's happened to you, bud, though. Oh, you must be fizzing with yourself. I know I would be. Are we okay, puppies? Everyone okay? They're in good form. In good form. It's quite mild now. It's quite warm. I've got a bit of a sweat going on from a day that was meant to be the middle of the October, the beginning of autumn. It's lovely. It is lovely. Let's see if they're all with us. Barney kind of taking his time, and Alfie's way back. Come on, you guys. Keep coming. Keep coming. Right, we're going to finish on a high. We're going to end it on a happy note, I'm going to plonk the camera down in front of us here. We'll get the rest of the team back in shot. Hang on, River. Wait now, bud. Wait just now. Come here, boys. Barney, what's this? Hopefully now River's calmed down a little bit. Barney, come and get your biscuit, bud. Here you go, River. Yeah, you go, buddy. Yeah, good boy. So just, I mean, for anyone that has an anxious dog or anything, good catch, Barney. You caught that. I don't know if you noticed that. You probably won't be able to see that from where you are. Did you guys? Good boy. So yeah, if anyone has a dog that is a bit anxious, a bit stressed, the best way to gauge if they're in that mindset, in that sort of stressed out mindset, is see if they'll take a little training treat. And if they won't, then what you want to do is you want to kind of do what we've just done there just now. So River's gone on the lead. We've walked for about 3 or 4 minutes, just at a nice, comfortable pace. There's been no like enormous bouts of energy expelled, or we're just walking quite naturally. And then what you want to look for is him shaking and shaking off the stress. So every time they shake, you want to reward that verbally. Good boy, good girl. And when we get there, a minute or so later, you possibly find that they'll take some food off of you. And that would suggest that their anxiety levels or their stress levels have really gone down. It's a good tool to sort of gauge just how well they're coping with the stimulus of the environment, other dogs, other people, traffic, the terrain, the weather, noise. All of these things can be really difficult for little puppies in particular. So hopefully that was a useful thing. Just a little bit of normality on the lead, walking, nice pace, nice calm, relaxing demeanour. Shoulders back, head up. Dogs really feed off your body language. And so that all helps, for sure. Pat, oh, how are you doing, Pat? It's been a long time. That's so lovely to see your comment. It's beautiful today. I'm roasting. I like it really cold anyway, Pat, as I'm sure you know. But this is toasty and lovely. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well, my dear. We've got Borders Stanley here, and Alfie's way back, causing me trouble. Alfie, come here and see on camera. Come here. Here he comes. Just for you, Pat. Hey, you saying hi to Pat? Good boy, buddy. Come and say hi to Pat. Good boy. Good boy. Here we go. There's the crew. Hope that's brightened up your day, my dear. It's saying Barney's definitely in Monday mode, as am I. I feel it, Vix. I'm feeling it. Oh, Stanley's nose this isn't normal for him. He's really... Nope. Good, Ruby. Good girl. That's awesome. Stan. Good boy, buddy. Good, you two. Good. You can have something later. Ooh, that's interesting. Like I said earlier, in case you missed this, I think that there's definitely activity of deer in and around the area. We've seen some droppings, and it's getting right into the kind of time of the year where it'll be their mating season, so they will be far more visible to your average observer. They'll be crossing terrain that they wouldn't normally do, roads and houses and things like that. So watch out for them if you're in the UK. and they'll be scenting everything, every blade of grass and tree and all that kind of thing, especially the males obviously. So we'll see what comes of that interest in the coming weeks. It'll last a couple of weeks, all these kind of activities, and the dogs will they get like that kind of buzz off of it because they think, in case you're not aware, so the dogs will smell the animals and think that they're still nearby. Now they may still be nearby, but the chances are that they're marking their area, marking their terrain, and then kind of moving on. But Stanley's certainly making me think that there's stuff out there. Look at Stanley and Ruby. There's definitely stuff there that I'm not aware of. Ruby's actually given up. She's off to something else. Stanley hasn't. Stanley's alert. There we go. Good boy. Good boy. So that'd be just what we need. Have you guys seen the video of the guy chasing his dog through a park in England? I think it's Richmond Park. The dog's name's Fenton. Is it Fenton? Is that the right name? Oh, yeah, it is brilliant. But well, it's not. I mean, it's not really. The dog's chasing about 2,000 deer and just completely out of control. But if you can see past the sort of cruel aspect of that, it is quite funny. Just how stressed his voice is. Fenton! I'm sure it's Fenton. I'm sure it's that. Ah, Rebel, you work every Monday's the middle of the week. Oh, happy hump day for you, bud. MC's made it to us, 20. Oh, we've hit 20 likes, thank you, MC. That's a great shout. I'm going to put the camera down just in front of us here. We'll get the dogs on logs. And give them what will be their final biscuit of the session, because the van's just up there. Good boy, Stanley. Good boy, River, shaking that off. Good boy. Good boy. Dogs on logs, buddy. I can't see the comment. I'll come back in a second or two. Is the sun a bit too bright there, maybe? Let's put it here. What can we see? We can see Stanley very well. We can see Stanley very well. Right, buddy. I'm going to put you up there, because I don't think you want to jump up, do you? There you go. Alfie, up you come. Good boys. A little special biscuit, just for Pat, for the borders. River, you want it? No, you're not bothered. You're not fussed. You're a wee bit up and down. A wee bit up and down. We'll report that back to your mum and dad. Barney's laying down behind us as well. I think Barney, who was it that said, Vix, was it you that said Barney's in Monday mode? And you're feeling him. Let me show you. I think we're all feeling a bit Barney, aren't we? Dogs on logs. Dogs on logs indeed. Right, folks. Thank you to all of you for taking part in today's session. The dogs especially, but you guys for watching. We wouldn't have a show without you guys, so we really appreciate you stopping by and giving us some of your time. Hopefully it's been a nice start to the week for you all, or certainly if you're rebel, it's hump day, your middle of the week. Hopefully it's keeping you going through it all. We're going to shoot off. We're going to get the guys back to the van, get the little paws toweled off. Start thinking about what we're going to say in our report today. Have we all been good? Have we been good? Yes, we have. You've been very good, Stanley, as well. Very good, buddy. So thank you everyone. We'll be back again around about the same time tomorrow, so make sure that you've subscribed so you don't miss out on that. And if you've got any questions at all about anything that we do, just remember you can just comment on any of the videos, and they all come to my inbox, so I'll read them all, get back to you personally. And you never know, we might even make a special out of it, a little video out of it. So yeah, have a blessed day. We'll catch you all on Tuesday's session. Right, all the best, take care, have a good day, bye bye. Well done, puppies, well done.